Most men think power is action, doing, moving, fixing. The real power, the power of a grounded man, the power of a king, lives in the pause. The pause between trigger and response, between noise and clarity, between reaction and truth. That's where leadership lives. That's where presence is forged. And that's what separates drift from command. A few days ago, I was on a flight getting ready to head home. Everyone tired, restless, the usual tension in the air. Then all of a sudden, chaos. A man began shouting, hurling abuse at an elderly passenger and the crew trying to help him. You could feel the entire cabin freeze. No one moved. No one spoke. That's what chaos does. It steals breath. That kind of energy that spreads like fire. It hijacks the room, the nervous system, the space. Now the boy in me, the old version, he would have snapped, matched his energy, tried to overpower him. But that's not power. That's reactivity wearing a mask. So instead, I stood. Calm, grounded, steady. And said, your behavior is unacceptable. No yelling, no ego, no threat. And everything changed. Because presence regulates chaos. Grounded energy changes the field. And in that moment, I understood. Presence doesn't shout. It commands. That moment reminded me. King doesn't win by reacting faster. He leads by slowing time down. Every pause is a throne. Every breath a decision. Every heartbeat a chance to choose alignment instead of impulse. When you pause, you reclaim your power. When you react, you give it away. The boy reacts. The man pauses. King chooses. Well, here's the truth, brother. The hardest battle isn't out there. It's in here. Because when you're triggered, your body screams, do something, say something, defend yourself, prove you're right. That's the nervous system, survival mode. But leadership, real leadership, that begins when you can feel that fire and still hold your breath steady. That's the forge. That's where the man becomes the king. In the pause where the body wants to react and the soul whispers, wait. Afterward, the cabin manager came to thank me. People nearby said, well done. But truthfully, that's not why I stood. I didn't do it for recognition. I did it because something within me said, enough. That moment wasn't about confrontation. It was about calibration. I said, I am presence, and I meant it. It wasn't rehearsed. It was remembered. Because the mountain lives within you. The breath, the silence, the stillness. That's what steps forward when a king is needed. Next time you feel that surge, anger, anxiety, frustration, don't react. Pause. Inhale deeply through the nose. Hold. And exhale slowly. 3 breaths. That's all it takes. 1 to return you to your body. 1 to remember your truth. 1 to choose your response. You'll feel your center return. You'll remember your strength. That's nervous system command. That's self-mastery in motion. And this is what the work does. This is what we're building here. Men who can lead with heart. Men who can hold space instead of control it. Men who stand firm in truth and calm the storm around them. Because when you're aligned, you don't need to raise your voice. Your presence does it for you. This is the grounded masculine. This is the king's path. We don't chase power, we embody it. And it begins in the pause. So, brother, the next time life tests you, in conflict, in silence, in love, remember, the man who can pause holds power. The man who reacts gives it away. Life will test you again and again, not to break you, but to measure your depth. Because mastery isn't about control, it's about command. And command begins in the breath. That's the power of the pause. That's where a man becomes a king. Most men drift, kings don't. We rise. Till the next one, my friend, stay rooted.